Hey, what's up everybody, this is Muth24, and I'm doing another one of these video game unboxing, sort of a look inside of the contents of, much like I did with Halo Reach, and I did with Star Wars Best PC, and I did most recently with Final Fantasy 13 too. And this is Final Fantasy VII, and the reason I'm going to do this one is because I don't know of that many people who have done looks at the contents of this game. Now I'm going to say right off the bat, have not played this game yet. It's on my to-do list, along with all the other Final Fantasy games that I bought recently that I kind of want to play over the course of the year. I bought this copy used, and a lot of the used copies are selling for prices that I think are a tad ridiculous. I mean, I know a lot of people review this as one of the greatest games of all time, but at the same time, I don't know, some of the prices that people were putting for, like, beat-to-crap copies were a tad ridiculous. But anyways, I think I paid a semi-reasonable price for this. The case is in a great condition, and I was really impressed when I got this out of the packaging when it was delivered. This is the greatest hits version. The standard version would just have the black here, not the green and red there. But the front here, you got Cloud with his giant sword. Then there's the logo, and the tower in the middle of Midgar, I believe. And there's the side with the logo, name of the game. There's 3 discs. And then here's the back, and there's one kind of like mark here. It's not really a scratch in the casing, it's just a little smudge mark there. But anyways, some praise for the game there. You got some highlights of Sephiroth and Genova, the airship, I assume one of the bosses or one of the monsters in there, and then you have, I think that's Red 13, but I'm not positive. And then there's another one of those same creatures. And then it's explaining about the game. 1 player, memory card, 1 block. That's crazy to think they only put 2 logos back there back in the day, and now they got like online enabled marketplace content, etc., etc. And then rated T for teen, because, you know, comic mischief and mild language. Stay away, kids. Bad news. So the first side here, we have disc 1, and these discs are relatively plain looking. I mean, you've got, I don't know how well you can see it there with the glare, but up here is the meteor shape behind Final Fantasy VII. It's very, I don't know, you can see it, but not very well. And then over here is some outline of something else. I don't know what exactly. But this is pretty cool that if you take the disc out, and this disc is like perfect condition too, which is great, the image carries over to the instruction booklet, which is pretty sweet. So you got Aerith there, and you've got the airship, and then the same image on the back side of the instruction manual. So, you know, whichever way you want to put it, you can have that same image there. But the instruction manual got some cool pictures there, explaining the characters, Cloud and Aerith, Tifa, Barrett, Red 13, Cid, Sephiroth, Yuffie, Vincent, Kate Sith, controls, etc., etc., menu screen commands, vehicles and machines, and then there's some tips here as to how to get through some of the early stuff in the game, which I don't know if that was in the standard version or if this is just for the greatest hits version. But I thought it was kind of interesting. I mean, it's not a whole lot. There's just a few pages, and it says, you know, warning, this might spoil stuff for you. Though I kind of doubt it, since it's not that hard to just look up anywhere information on this game nowadays. But there's a strategy guide, which I'm sure is even harder to come by than the game itself. And then some games that they were highlighting. Bushido Blade, which I have never heard of. Final Fantasy Tactics, also a good game. And then Saya Frontier, I guess? I don't know. I've never heard... Saga Frontier, sorry. That G looks like a Y. I don't know why they decided to write it like that. Anyways, 2 games I've never heard of, 1 game that I have played and really enjoyed as well. Oh, put that back in there. And then we've got discs 2 and 3. And same thing with the meteor on the top here that you probably can't see that well. Disc 2 has the outline of the airship behind the number 2, and then disc 3 has the meteor again. So if I pop this disc out, you can see there's Sephiroth with the flames behind him. Pretty well-known piece of art for this game. But yeah, I am really looking forward to playing this game at some point. It'll probably be over the summer, just because then I can put a bunch of time into it and grind through it. I've got a number of games that I've kind of stockpiled recently that I'm hoping to get through soon, like Final Fantasy 13 2, Final Fantasy 4 on the DS. I've still got white version that I can work through as well. So there's quite a few games that I've got piled up, but thankfully there's not that many coming out this year that I really want. There's like 5 in total, and one of them's already out. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing, if you will. Then with that, I will see you guys next time.